Hello, beautiful family. How are you doing? Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. So, my wonderful family, today I just have this quick one for us. I want you to listen to every word and pick out the originality out of each word. Sit back, watch this video, and I'll be right back.
All of them, without exception, they are all liars. They are lying to you. They are lying to you, and I want to prove it to you. We accept every mortal being can lie and does lie from time to time. But I am trying to show you that the people that are the real dangerous liars, that their lies are responsible for the evils of this earth. I need you to mark these words because we need to come to the light. We need to know, we need to see, we need to understand. And everything I'm telling you right now is factual, is truthful, will have no atom of lies in it. They are liars. They are lying to you. They are thieves because a liar is a thief. A liar can only do what they do because they want to steal, they want to conceal, they want to take an undue advantage. Without these things, nobody would lie. If people are not looking to steal, if people are not looking to deceive, if people are not looking to kill, if people are not looking to take undue advantage, they would never lie. Trust me. So the liar comes to steal, to kill, to destroy. That's what the liar does. Now listen attentively so you know. And believe you me, I am not lying on this subject matter. You would know that I'm not lying because I can assure you I'm not a politician, so I'm not campaigning for your vote. And I don't intend to become a politician. I'm not, and I don't intend to be a politician, so I'm not campaigning for your vote. I am also not a religious leader, so I'm not looking to spur you on to get you to come and donate your 10%. I am basically and primarily a human being, resident currently in this physical realm, and I am a Biafran, primarily, before any other thing. So I'm not lying to you on the subject matter. Furthermore, I am an advocate. I advocate for humanity. Okay, so, and I encourage you to be an advocate for humanity, because if you don't advocate for humanity, it means that you've lost sight of who you are and what you are in this planet to do. Okay, let's get it on now. You see all these people who either say, I created this, I created that. I posted something yesterday about an interview carried out on Bill Gates where he says he created the computer, this, he created that, and he was challenged. He was challenged immediately. He did not deny it, that he stole from somebody else who developed Windows and paid that person peanuts. But he was claiming to have created the thing. So I want you to mark my words now so you appreciate where I'm coming from. Because we are dealing with liars, okay? In fact, taking that Bill Gates further, let's just trash it out so you see. If you listen to that interview, which Facebook has sent their fact checkers, who are also liars, because if you are a fact checker and you don't give details of what is true and what is not true, and you are generalizing just because you may have seen a little drop of something that might not have sat very well, and then you generalize, then you are a liar because you're seeking to deceive, you're seeking to confuse the public. If you're a fact checker and you cannot give details of what are the facts and what is false, you are a liar. You are not a fact checker. You are working for somebody. You are looking to deceive yourself and deceive the public. So that's why I'm saying they are all liars. Liars everywhere. But I tell you, let's come to it. And you find that even in that interview, as Bill Gates was being challenged about what he did with COVID and COVID vaccine, you could see that he lost it. He just lost it. Some people are still believing that that thing is fake. You could hear from Bill Gates himself saying that, in fact, saying to the interviewer, that is not how the world works. That is not how the world works. Now, for anybody born of a woman to tell us how the world works or how the world should work, now that tells you the madness, because you can't tell me or me tell you how a world none of us created works or how it should work. You shouldn't. It's not your place. You don't claim ownership of what you did not bring about. You don't claim ownership of what you did not bring about and start telling people how it should or how it should work or how it works. What do you know about the world? You that just visited a world you never knew existed yesterday. What do you know about the world in order to tell others how it works and how it should work? Who told you that? When any man is born, when any woman is born, they are usually born in a particular location. They are assigned work within that location. That is, if nature permits, that others can nurture the individual into safety, into survival, because when one is born, the individual has no power, the individual has no authority, the individual can do nothing other than depend on others for their survival. But within that survival, when you survive, your environment should provide you with things to do. So you begin to study your environment. You begin to develop your uniqueness through what others are teaching you. So in fact, if I were just to home in here so you see that these people are all liars, and I'll tell you how they lie. You see, this thing I'm saying now is applicable to me, it's applicable to you, it's applicable to our respective parents and ancestors, it's applicable to everyone that visited or is visiting or will ever visit this world. Everything I say now is applicable to all. We know that our position of entry, the condition upon entry into this world from the womb, speaks of total vulnerability. That means total emptiness. There is nothing in us. We couldn't contribute much to the world. We have to be given first before we can contribute. In fact, from the womb feeds us. Everything we are eating. That means for anybody to stay born to this world, they first of all must receive. Without receiving, you would have nothing to give out. You can see the principles of output depending on input. That means something must go into you before you can release anything out. I hope you're getting the point. So, our condition on entry into this world from the womb speaks of total emptiness, total vulnerability. That simply tells you that even the words we speak, even the language we speak, is borrowed, is learned, is taken from others. Because we came with nothing. We came with no alphabet. We came with no books. We came with no language. We came with no grass. We came with no sand. We came with no tree. We came with no water. We came with absolutely nothing. That is the first truth. That simply means that the world had already been created by Chukwokike, Oluwa, God the Creator. The world had already been created, and everything that we will end up latching onto, everything that will sustain us for us to be able to do any work on earth, had already been placed on this earth before our arrivals. That is without question. That couldn't be challenged. by any, even the insane cannot challenge it. So, on arrival, we are coming totally empty, totally. So that simply means that even the words we speak, we have to learn and borrow. Does that make sense? Now, that simply means that we created nothing. So whenever you hear anybody saying, I own this, I own that, I created that, you are looking at a liar. You're looking at a thief. Whenever also you see somebody who is receiving praise by others saying, here comes the man who gave us this, who created that, and the person is not saying, oh, no, I didn't create this. Okay, the idea for creating this is borrowed from so and so place. I first had the inspiration to do this from doing this, that, and that. For example, I know the theories I could claim that I developed. In fact, it's development we do. We develop what is already there, okay? But I can't say I created the 5-finger theory. I don't even own the 5 fingers. I didn't make them. So I can't claim to be the owner because I borrowed the concept. Because first of all, I saw the fingers. I had to study the fingers. I had to see the interplay between the fingers. I had to see the individuality in the fingers. I had to see and understand that when one of these fingers, irrespective of how small they are, is no longer performing, the rest will be overburdened and they will overcompensate. I had to study to understand that even though these 5 fingers are not of equal size, that these 5 fingers are all equally fingers because they all have unique roles to play. I had to study and find out, based on what I am seeing, based on what is already there, that though these 5 fingers have not chosen their location, but they can mix and support one another in their various roles. And with the mixing and with the complementing, collaborating, cooperating, they can now provide the services required of them to the body. I now had to study by looking at it, observing it, and seeing what they are doing, because if the 5 fingers were not there, I wouldn't be able to do it. I now studied and found that, oh well, even though they are all in various locations, and you look at them, and you will agree with me that none of them chose the location they are in. Just like we're born in different locations. We never chose our parents. We never chose our location. We are just where we are born, but we can move about and cross-fertilize our others with ideas and replenish this world. So you look at those 5 fingers, you know that yes, they never chose their locations. And of course, it is impossible for one to replace the other. That means it doesn't matter who you are. You can't do what God has assigned me to do in this world. Neither can I do the unique role God has assigned you. Even if I try doing it, I won't do it better than you, because that is your calling. That God gifted each person, just like each finger is unique to their own rules. So, but I'm not going to come tomorrow and say, I created the 5-finger theory. No, I didn't. What I did was to recreate. What I did was to develop, because the idea was not originally mine. Okay? That's why I say to everybody that because we're coming from a position of emptiness, it becomes a lie that any mortal being has originality to anything. It doesn't matter what that thing is. So we are making bogus claims. We are just stealing. When we say we created this, we can't create. We recreate. That is the power God gifted us. So we can look at what is already there, either provided by God or reintroduced by recreation by others who had come before us. And then from there, it could trigger something uniquely different that could now become an added value to what is already in existence. Okay? That is how it works. So, that's why I tell everybody that because we are coming from a position of total emptiness, nobody in this world has originality to anything. Nobody in this world can introduce anything that is perfect. Nobody in this world can introduce anything without rooms for improvement. No human being on earth can do it. It's impossible. Because we are already limited. We are coming from position of total emptiness. So because we are limited, it is impossible for anything that is limited to provide anything that is limitless. We don't build from scratch. We only rebuild from something that is already built. Okay, that is what we do. And that is why when you understand this, you find that we have only two major roles to fulfill on this earth. Because everything we see in this world introduced by man is limited, has room for improvement. So, and there are lies everywhere. Okay, an aspect of what we are required to do in this world is what I'm doing right now. Because that aspect is that we have to correct every lie we see. And it doesn't matter who recreated the lie. It doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it is our parents. It doesn't matter whether it is our ancestors. It doesn't matter, because everybody, they are all lying. Lies are everywhere. Okay? So, you go down to that fact that, who is it? Yes? Okay, just wait for me, I'll come in. So, you just have to, so there are two roles to play. One is to deal with any lie, okay? Correct, because once something, like now, I've identified that they are all liars, and I'll tell you how they are lying, okay? My job now is to right those wrongs, at least open it up so people understand that these are lies. These are lies, and make it obvious. So by doing that, I've provided an opportunity for these lies to be corrected. Okay? The other aspect is to look at doesn't matter what it is, as far as that thing is within your scope of expertise, because we are all talented differently. Whatever you see, it doesn't matter how good it is, no matter how good it is. Remembering that no human being can deposit anything on earth that is perfect or without room for improvement, look at that thing. Look at that thing. And begin to work at ways to add value to that thing and make it better. Because everything on earth has room for improvement, so long as that thing is introduced by or reintroduced by mortal beings. So we are here and we are on this earth to right the wrongs that are obvious to us. And we are here in this world to add value to things that are already serving us and things that are good. So two roles to play. That's what we are here for. And if you're not doing one or the two of them, you are of no use to this earth. You are of no use. You are wasting your time. Because the unique gift God gifted you is there so that you can do at least one, but two of these that I tell you. You must seek to right every wrong that is presented on your path. Your job is to right that wrong. At least contribute to righting that wrong. Okay? It doesn't matter whose wrong it is, whether it is your parents, your ancestors, it doesn't matter. Once you look at this thing and you know this is a lie, your job is to do or say something about it and keep insisting. Okay? The other job you have is within the scope, within your area of expertise. You have a duty to add value to even the best that you see in that area of expertise. So if you are a maker of gold, if you are, it doesn't matter what it is. If you are,
please do us a favor and like this video,
farmer,
share and subscribe.
Okay, and you've seen
these are words of wisdom
a good way, the best way you think you can farm. Somebody has introduced something.
Time.
Your
Thank
job
you so
is to
much,
look for
and bye bye.
adding value to that thing.